I feel like if I said how many guys I kissed, then everyone would be like, what's up guys, it's Jack and welcome back to my channel. So I was feeling like I haven't really sat down and talked to you guys in a little bit. I haven't made a video by myself or just kind of like talking about just where I'm at. And if you know that I turned 20 the other day on January 13th, then you would know that I was 19 for 366 days because there was a leap day last year. I made a list and I want to go through it like just for fun, not to bore you to death, of things that I did or realized at 19. And I feel like there's some exciting things in here that you guys didn't really know that I did. So I went on my Twitter and I went through my tweets and I saw what I was doing, and then it sparked some ideas of things that I probably did in the midst of those like main events. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go through it. I started off last year with a iconic date in my mind. I actually made a video about it, but like it kind of shaped me to be the man that I am today. A gay bottom. I made an iconic playlist this year that I still listen to every single day. Q1 fans, where are you at? My friend came over yesterday and he was like, Q1 has more followers than I have on Instagram, so that's how you know that it is iconic. I did upload a really dope video last year. I did the 18 things I learned at 18, but mine was better than everyone else's. No, mine I just was really proud of, and I did upload that while 19 years old. I threw my first birthday themed party. My friends and I decided that it should be fraternity themed, so this is information that no one ever actually knew, but I threw a 19th birthday that was office hoes and CEOs was the theme. So all my friends and I got dressed up like we were in frats and sororities and pretended that we were either CEOs or office hoes. This year I became obsessed with one of my favorite restaurants, Jones on 3rd. I realized this year that I am literally always in a phase. I had a fucking lip ring, like that was a phase. When I would wear the Harry Styles hats, that was a phase. And now it's just my Twitter bio. And I made hats with my Twitter bio. I filmed a full show called Roommate Wars that haunts me to this day. I uploaded my favorite video I've ever made. It is styling outfits, girls versus guys. That title doesn't do it justice.
Oh, baby, I think we both know this is the love that we won't get right.
That song was and still is one of my favorite songs. It was my favorite song of 2016, Winter Break by Muna, so I made a video to it and it just became like my overall, it was my entire life put into a 2-minute video. I actually uploaded a viral video this year. My Strip Twister video went viral and it almost has 10 million views. So not like viral, like meme viral. It got picked up. So like some guys whacked off to me. I basically had abs and a good body for like a month. It was right before Coachella because I went to the gym like every day, and I really did have a good body, which is kind of crazy. I started working with my new managers, Kyle and Clayton, and Gabe and Matt. I've been working with my managers for like almost a year, and they're gay twins, so they're rare. Wait, did anyone ever realize that the word meme is literally me? Every time I see a meme, I'm like, me. And then I was like, me. Me when I see a meme, me. I did some really cool photo shoots this year. That was an excuse for me to put in hot pictures of myself. I went to the Billboard Awards in Vegas. That is an excuse for me to make myself sound more credible. I went to Gay Pride, but we already knew that. I moved out. I literally thought I wrote with my own family, but it says I moved out on my own finally. Yikes. I went to VidCon. I went to Fashion Week in New York City, and I wore a sweatshirt to one of the shows, so that was fun. Everyone looked at me. I spent 3 months customizing this big, huge bitch that I'm sitting on right now. Her name is not Dana, her name is Couch. You haven't seen this baby yet, but you will in that apartment tour, which is coming in a couple years. No, it's coming, it'll be up this year. I customized this couch this year. That makes me sound like a fucking loser. I went to a wedding, one of my first weddings I think ever, and I did actually realize how fucking cool my family is. No, just my aunts and uncles. I moved kind of up from the kids table, so like round of applause. Literally my new Tinder bio. Last time I hung out with my family, I moved up from the kids table. One of my favorite things that came out of this year was the fact that I cleared up my skin, and I did make a video about this a couple months ago, but I remember at the start of the year, it wasn't that clear. And it was like just beginning that this acne and acne scars was coming to an end this year. And then the year ended and I realized that my skin is kind of exactly where I wanted it to be. So that's really cool. That's gay. I wrote, I fell in love with being myself. I haven't, actually, that's a Catch me outside.
Catch me outside, how about that? You want to take this outside? Because I think they can bring cameras outside.
I went to London. I took my first official trip to the UK. I made new friends in different countries by myself. I learned the importance and like my love of traveling by myself. This isn't real. Me, the top of the next page. I remained minding my own business. I was thinking about that trip, I was thinking about tour, I was thinking about all the other times that I was like doing my thing, and I really am good at minding my own business. Like, I don't know how else to say it. I'm good at getting on planes, not talking to anyone, not looking at anyone. I don't want anyone to look at me. I sound like a really lovely person to be around. There's some adults who just have so much to fucking say, and it's just like, mind your own goddamn business. I did go on more interesting dates, but as a whole this year, I was very single. This year overall, like 19 was pretty dry. Definitely didn't get judged at all. I didn't even kiss that many guys, but I feel like if I said how many guys I kissed, then everyone would be like,
Catch me outside, how about that?
is 7 a lot? I feel like if you're in high school and you don't go out much, like kissing 7 guys in 1 year is definitely a lot. But in the real world, I feel like if you're trying to go out and like, if you look hot as fuck, kissing 7 guys is like a dare. How many guys did I kiss this year? How many guys did I kiss this year? I'm just prolonging this part of the video so it's substantial enough to use as a title. I went to this party in Manchester called the Diary Party. So I went to this party by myself and I wound up becoming friends with some like cool people in Manchester, and I went out to a club with Mr. Manchester. Goes to Manchester and goes out with Mr. Manchester. I saw Wicked's 10th year anniversary show, which was really cool because I love Wicked. I went on tour. I literally manifested this tour into my life. I went to London. I canceled my flight 2 times and stayed 2 extra weeks. I was only supposed to stay in London 1 week and I stayed for 3 weeks, and I was like, I'm loving traveling so much. Goes on one trip once, like becomes a travel vlogger. I was literally leaving London the next day and someone called me and was like, hey, do you want to go on a tour? And I was like, how did you know that I didn't want to go home and I just wanted to keep traveling? So that was really cool. While I was on the tour, I made some really cool friends with some really cool YouTubers. I also reconnected with some of my oldest YouTube friends. Tour definitely taught me to like let go of things that I care too much about getting ready. I've learned that I definitely am more efficient in those types of settings because I'll kind of hold myself back if I'm doing too much of the same routine. So going out there on that tour and doing a different city, a different show, getting ready in different venues every day definitely taught me to like pick up the fucking pace. Oh, this is actually kind of interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna include this, but my mom moved to LA. Yeah, at 55 years old, got off her ass, sold our house, and moved everything she owned to LA. My mom literally sold my home while I was on tour, so that was definitely a conflict. I kind of had to like block that out of my mind because it was definitely upsetting. But I got back to LA, I went to my mom's apartment, and it was so cute to see how much it was like my home. It made me reappreciate everything that I kind of was used to seeing, like literally stupid little barrels in the corner that my mom got from like antique stores. All of the dishes that fell out of all of the cabinets when my brother locked me outside one day after school and I ran down the door and all of our glass dishes fell onto the grounds. Last but not least, I feel like one of the best things that happened to me this year was being around so many inspiring YouTubers, especially towards the end of this year, and going on a tour helped so much. I feel like it's easy for myself to slowly, without even realizing it, separate myself from a pack. And I feel like over the course of the past like year or two, I kind of separated myself from this like community of YouTubers that are really cool and do the same thing that I do and literally like think similar ways as me. It was really cool to like hang around a bunch of them for a month and then come back and still hang out with them all the time. And it was really, really inspiring, and I'm really excited for this next year on YouTube. And on that note, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was somewhat exciting and my humor made it exciting. Look at me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. What was your favorite song of last year? I feel like my birthday fell close enough to the new year that you could have a favorite song of 2016. Mine was Muna, Winter Break. That song will probably stay with me forever, and it's really cool to think that it has that ability. Like, music doesn't go away, and I'm gonna be able to listen to that shit that made me feel so much when I'm 50. That's really cool. I'll have the videos that I mentioned down below in the description, so if you guys want to go watch them because no one else did, then you can, because they are really good. Make sure to go follow me on all of my social media links. They will be linked down below, and I'm on those slightly less than your other faves. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys next week.
I wanted to hit you in the face.
I wanted you to hit me in the face. Bye.